Afternoon, friends and haters, lovers and losers alike. It is I, your great friend Alex from Sandro Says, here with young Zygmunt Larry Zito, my ever-present assistant and laboratory partner. Today, as we do on every Tuesday, we are going to dive into some of the great Patrice O'Neill. The format of this show is we are going to visit an episode from Tough Crowd. We've been doing them chronologically, only the episodes that Patrice is in, obviously. And then I'm doing a clip from Opie and Anthony. Today, it's a bit of a curveball. Since Tough Crowd never came out on DVD properly or at all, they didn't even do like a best of DVD, the only surviving Tough Crowd is from people recording it on their VHS and uploading it to the internet eventually because, I don't think many people were recording on DVD in 2002. So what we have are all just VHS copies and just recordings from someone's personal thing of a VCR. Problem is that doesn't lead to a complete collection. So today's first episode, the one we're going into first today, is Patrice with Jeff Foxworthy, and I believe who else is in this one? I'm sorry. Jeff Foxworthy, Greg Giraldo, and George Wallace. George Wallace, a classic older comedian. That's a real funny episode, but we only have the first half of it. I've looked around. I can't find the second half. I'm going to have to go on the Internet Archive, see if I can find the second half that way. So we're going to watch the first half of that, and then I have a full episode after that since we only have the half one, and it's a classic because it has Voss, it has Norton, it has Patrice, obviously, it has DePaulo, and then we'll go into one of the most important bits of Patrice lore in Opie and Anthony history, which also isn't that long of a story. So this kind of all fits together, that all these pieces are kind of not huge on their own. So before we get started, please hit the like button and let's get into it.
You watch the war on CNN. Is this how you really thought it would look? Is this what Nostradamus said World War III would be? Like scrolls at the bottom, you're saying like fire and plagues and Mesopotamia Crusaders, and there's, Gandolfini signed his contract with HBO on the bottom. The Schwimmer is not coming back to Friends. Nostradamus like, what's the Schwimmer? Wasn't it a king, a prophet from Judea? I think it sounded similar. Maybe, but seriously, guys, with all the, wait a minute, that one didn't stink. It was good. Now listen,
a lot of words.
Shut up. A lot of words, and two of them got laughs. That's all I care about. Hey, sometimes you got to mix it up, right, guys? Now look. The war. Do you feel now the coverage on it is first time it's been live? You're watching firefights as they're happening. The journalists are embedded. Do you feel more personally involved? Jeff, you're from the South. You must know a lot of people.
Yeah, we're pretty much shooting at each other all the time down there. So, I think it's much more personal this time than like 12 years. And 12 years ago, it was like wide angle and long distance shots, and I don't know, it wasn't as personal with watching bombs drop. But now when you're riding along with these guys in the tank and they're talking about sleeping 2 hours a day, it's much more personal this time than me.
See, I like the first war better. I think that the sequel's never as good. The first one's
For those of you that are a little younger, they're comparing the Gulf War of the 1990s, early 1990s, versus the invasion of Afghanistan. So, in the Gulf War was the first war that was ever really televised, that they showed active, attacks and stuff. They were showing missiles dropping onto targets and stuff. So that was the first one for that. And then they are correct. In 2003, things were a lot more detailed. And even today, now we're seeing these drone strikes of everything, and it's like HD. It looks better than not good. It doesn't look good. I'm just saying it's terrible to see. It's clear shit though.
But what's the difference between the first war and this war? That's what I want to know.
What's the difference between the first war and this
I
war?
don't understand. I didn't watch either one of them, but I'm trying to figure out why everybody's upset about this one. No, I'm not watching it. I don't know nothing about it.
George, why don't you answer that?
Wow. What? I want somebody white to answer it.
Because we asked the same question.
Right. All right. Well, what's the difference as far as?
Because he said it was like this war is more. But what's
because this one's live, like you're watching the battle as it's happening.
It was live then.
No, but you
It
want
was
to watch.
long distance.
It's closer now. Everybody's right up Peter Arnett, and everybody's right on the scene right now.
Right.
So the difference now is,
they're in the so when they're being shot at, it's not 10 minutes ago. It's right there.
Who remembers? That's what you know.
Listen,
what are you 50? How do you remember something?
We are 50.
Oh, that's true. That's,
I mean, the same question.
I'm talking about the Korean War. Jesus Christ.
In any case,
How many times can you hear the word embedded, by the way? The whole sound of it, they're embedded with the truth. It sounds like a violation of don't ask, don't tell. Doesn't it a little bit? They're embedded with the truth. I like the Fox News coverage because it's like so blatantly biased. Like they don't even try to pretend to not be biased. Like you see the guy that when they caught that guy for throwing the hand grenade into the tent, and there was some woman, Joan something or other, I can't remember her name, and she was saying, they caught the guy, Sergeant Ahsan Akbar. That's his name, folks. Ahsan Akbar. Hey, what do you suppose Ahsan Akbar is upset about?
George has CNN. I don't watch it, so I just want to know what the difference is between Fox and CNN.
There is no difference. It's basically the same coverage with a scroll underneath there. It's basically the same. All those networks are the same. You notice they don't have BET up in there, do you?
Oh, that's right.
Because you can't get a correspondent from BET. They're not going to go any closer than the East River. You can believe that. You know, white folks.
This is George Wallace. Unless you're just randomly saying Bernie is great, which I do agree. I was recently watching Bernie Mac I was just watching clips of Bernie Mac, and he's one of the best. Rest in peace. But no, that's George Wallace. He does have a smidge of truth, though. That all those networks are the same, both left and right. CNN, Fox, it's all the same horse shit just being put through their filter for you. So you really got to find your own news, man. It's tough out there nowadays.
It's finally coming out.
Talk to him. Don't talk to me.
White folks are crazy. They go over to the wall.
I'm with you, George.
They go to the wall. They're standing right there in the middle of the wall.
You.
You know, you were trying to find tsunami. Ooh, that was the tummy hawk just went over my shoulder like that and stuff like that, you know. And then they do stuff like this all the time. The hurricane, we're going to get in a little closer, you know, and the hurricane is about to get all up in their ass. Black people don't do that. The closest we're going to get is to an ocean. On the other side of those, we're not going over there and do no reporting like that.
But let me ask you this.
George Wallace has such a phenomenal way of speaking because he's speaking clearly, but it sounds like he's mumbling. If all the words are coming out, and he's just speaking like a forceful. He's a funny fucking stand-up. On these shows, a lot of these guys, or in general on shows, when guys go on TV, they feel like they got to do their bits to get over. So don't use Tough Crowd to judge most of these people. Use Tough Crowd to judge Patrice, Colin, Norton, the guys who regularly on it. The guys who randomly came in for 1 or 2 episodes were just to like get their name out there. George Wallace is a funny motherfucker, so.
That was a good point. Ruben from American Idol.
Hey, listen. Holla back. Listen,
I'm sorry.
What you got there?
This Ahsan Akbar, is that really biased, or isn't it kind of strange? Can you imagine the Iraqi army having like a Colonel Morty Feinberg? No. If a guy's name is Al Akbar, he should not be the army.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So where's the bias? What is this bias? I don't understand what this means.
It's ridiculous. So politically correct. The guy says he hates.
Because as a reporter, even they say themselves, fair and balanced, you decide. I mean, we could decide for ourselves it's biased, but the reporter is not supposed to say the guy's name and smirk while they're saying it.
But it is a little.
Yeah, but we can make that decision ourselves.
Now, let's talk about the POW tape, which is kind of sad. Al Jazeera showing that tape. Now, do you think, obviously they're going to do whatever they want to do in Al Jazeera.
Right.
And believe me, I don't even watch Al Jazeera. The kids have it on. Yeah, damn it. Jeff, you're from the South. You must know a lot of people in the war.
Jeff from the South?
Yeah.
Jeff was in the Army, I think. Were you in the Army?
I'm from Brooklyn originally.
Jeff, are you worried about the war? Jeff's not worried about the war.
Yes, he is. It's all Southern guys.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I don't know that there's any more Southerners in it than anybody else. The
Of course there are.
What?
Why?
Ellen, my assistant Ellen Theus was telling me about a friend of hers today in the Marines.
Who's Ellen Theus? Wow. Why should
my
we listen to
assistant.
her?
She's from the South. She's from Louisiana.
What does that got to do with anything?
Her friend got
What does that got to do with?
Badly.
Wow. That's quite a scientific.
He's looking at you like, what are you talking about?
Well,
he knows what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. I didn't realize
Jeff,
Ellen
you know there's more
knows
Southern guys fighting in this war. Why don't you admit it?
Well,
What's wrong with that?
Well, George Bush
should be proud of yourself.
George Bush started it. He's a Southerner.
He's from the South.
Yeah.
And you're from Georgia too, aren't you?
Yes, I am from Georgia. What about it?
Goddamn right, boy.
What about it?
Suddenly it's like an Otis Redding record.
You guys talking about war? All of you talking about war?
Otis
I don't
Redding
like war.
record.
No way, no how. That's why I said I don't like war. I don't want war.
Oh, look at him. He's lying. He's the meanest son of a...
I want it. Bomb him.
Bombing them, bombing Iraq. Why we got to bomb
This is
Iraq?
what I want. This is what I want. Here's where, show me something, one good time, right?
Okay.
One good time of Arabs some kind of coalition of Arab for America. Just something that lets me know that there's some Arabs out there that actually are likable. You know what I'm saying? Actually are like, hey.
This is one of those times that Patrice says things that people are afraid to say.
Everybody, we love you guys. Just once.
My cab ride over here today, the guy was as nice as he could be, man. Nice as he could be.
But you didn't see that 357 in that head wrap up there, did you?
You mean you didn't drive your monster truck in?
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Oh, well, I guess, sorry about that. I don't know. That's about it. Let's just say this about Al Jazeera. I'm canceling my service. I'm serious. They tried to give me the Al Jazeera Lebanese TV package. I said, don't call it a package, first of all. And then after that, I said, we'll be right back. Oh, spring break is happening, ironically, right now. And people say, how can you be negative about a bunch of drunk college girls taking off their shirts? I ask myself that too. It feels like high treason, but the truth is, you wouldn't think it was so funny if it was your daughter. You spend $20,000 a year trying to give her the dignity afforded by a college degree, and you have to watch her sell herself on TV for $5 worth of drink beats, right? So my question is spring break right now in bad taste, and does it really show us to be decadent, like they say, fella?
I think that question should be posed to anybody over 45. Anybody less than 30
I'm over 45, and I'll tell you my answer right now.
Yes, please do, because we want to hear what you want to say there, Granddad.
I think it's okay to have naked girls anywhere, anytime. Spring break, Easter break, Christmas break, whatever break it is.
I didn't think you were going to say that, George. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were going to say it should be
I love even the whole notion that these kids need a break, you know? That's what I love. It's so draining. And after 4 months of sleeping until noon and drinking cases of beer every night, you really need to let off some steam out there. They really are.
Well, but still, I still intend to get to my videotape piece, you sons of bitches. Now, I say, this doesn't look decadent to you. This doesn't look like the fall of the Roman Empire.
That right there?
Wait, they're going to show it.
Patrice loves this. I recall.
That looks like an Arab ass.
Okay, let's see that again.
Look at the one in the yellow.
I know.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, dude.
What's your point?
Wait, look, there's slow motion pull. I don't know my point, but I do know.
Dude, in 10 years, it's going to be all cottage cheese. Forget it.
But
Let me just say, I remember back in around 2000, the thong was like a thing that was European, and that was it. And it was a big deal. The thong song, that was something they made us talk about in 8th grade, fucking religion class, or sorry, not religion class. I had to go to religion after, because I was Catholic at one point. But fucking, they had us talking about the thong song. It was such a big fucking deal. Nowadays, that's what normal women wear to the fucking pool, man. That's just what every woman wears nowadays. It's crazy how times have changed.
Don't you think it's rather ironic that you got all these women's in
God bless America, and thank God they have, by the way.
burqas and everyone's fighting for the freedom to what? To be that?
Yes.
I'm sure they're
Okay,
having
but that's not exactly the most empowering
What is
image.
your problem? What is your problem?
Well,
No. Is that your problem?
No, my problem is I'm trying to take the other part of the position. Stupid. That's my problem.
Why, Jim David? Enjoy the.
Wasn't that the point?
You think that's what Iraqi women are sitting over there right now going, oh, we being bombed today, but next year we be in Daytona Beach. I mean, that's
there'll be wet burqa contests in Afghanistan in no time. You know what? It is. There is a deterioration. I know what you're saying. I mean, I used to go to spring break, and you started to see a little of this stuff, but each year it gets worse and worse. I mean, it used to be if you wanted to see naked breasts, you needed a lot of cocaine or a nice car.
Or go to one of my family reunions.
What if they finally fired that missile with the measles in it and killed us all, and you never had a chance to? Never had a chance to.
The missile with the measles.
Whatever they got in their missiles already. You haven't had a chance to see a wiggly little young ass? Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
No,
Let him go. Leave him alone, old
that's
man.
a good point. But
Yeah,
let me
you're
ask
damn
you,
right.
shut up. I was at spring break before you knew what it was, stupid.
Oh,
In fact, that was the king.
It was called fall break.
I was the king of spring break in here. Listen.
Are they going to get us with measles?
Whatever they got there.
The new measles missile.
Measles and a flu bomb.
Are they
I'm
gonna
nervous, but I've been.
Are they going to get us with
Correct you,
measles?
smart man. What are they going to hit us with?
Influenza?
Botulism? Who cares?
Russia actually
Yeah, they're dropping bad chicken on everybody.
the measles missile. That's going to be an ugly day around here.
Look out for that.
Scratching and itching.
All right, it's all so glib. You know, it's all so funny. Spring break girls. When you all have daughters,
I'm with you.
I
I
don't-
got
it
two
ain't gonna be
daughters.
so. See that? It ain't so funny.
It ain't funny.
You know?
How old are they?
How old are your daughters?
Don't answer them.
9 and 11.
Oh,
Oh,
8 more years, we'll be rubbing on Jeff Foxworthy's daughters.
Not all.
8 years ago.
Not if I still have my monster truck.
if you shoot a big black man for rubbing on your teenage daughter, you might be a redneck. Come on, Jeff. Go on.
That's
I'm
pretty
listening.
good. I like it.
Come on, white
That was a
power.
good one.
All right. He's worked his whole career saying the one thing I won't say, and then dummy from Brooklyn has to say it. All right. Let me ask you this question. I don't even want to answer. But where will spring break go? Don't you admit it's gotten up a little wild? Girls have clit rings, all kinds of stuff showing up. Where does it go from here? What's it going to be like in 10 years?
It's going to be the same as
The fact that he just dropped Clit Ring on TV in 2003 and they did not, nobody in the crowd even batted an eyelash. Did they not hear him right?
always has been the same. This is the same thing.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
to
a-
hear that again. Did he really say Clit Ring?
But where will spring break go? Don't you admit it's gotten up a little wild? Girls have clit rings, all kinds of stuff showing up. Where does it go from here? What's it going to be like in 10 years?
It's going to be the same. It always has been the same. This is the same thing. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing 20 years from now as it is right now. Don't worry about it. We'll be rubbing on your wife and
No.
daughter 20 years from now.
It wasn't like this when we went on spring break.
No, it's the flash
They're
day.
gonna be burning virgins at the stake in 20
That's
years,
exactly what I'm
man.
saying.
It's definitely. If it was like that, I'd still be in college. That's why I left college. It wasn't like that.
And I'll tell you what I blame. Luke. I blame Luke and the two live crew started the whole thing.
Yes.
I was there when it happened.
The values have definitely changed. Even that dance, I mean, that kind of like freak dancing where they dry hump each other. And then they say the kids now they're not dating, they're not in relationships because you don't have to. You dance for 10 minutes, you're
Right.
finished. You know?
All these guys got kids. I can't talk to them about this. This is, I don't have any kids. I love this.
Me neither.
I
I'm acting like I have kids
that.
for the sake of the segment.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know.
Give me a paper. Let me know. Let me
I don't know a damn thing. I just know one thing.
What?
I asked the same question 4 times. Everybody threw it in my face, and I didn't appreciate this one bit. If you know anyone in a wet T-shirt, leave it on our website. Even a fat guy. Some of them have nice ones. We'll be right back.
All right, so clip 1's over. I'll get clip 2 ready. I do want to laugh about what Greg just said there about the... Oh, hey, Kat Diggler's in the chat. Kimbo Lay is in the chat. Thank you all for being here. I do have to laugh because when Greg said it's all dry humping and stuff now, I was in high school and I was in 16 around when this show was on. When you went to the club or when you went to a dance at that time, that's what dancing was. It was a woman grinding herself into you with her ass. There was no dancing. There was no slow dance, fast dance. There was no anything like that. It was literally just grinding against someone for hours. You would be so fucking sore by the time you got home. I'm just saying. It was just... Oof. Anyway, all right, now. So now for this one, we're going to have a full clip. Because that episode, like I said, was only a half-Z. It's just the result of sometimes that's how the internet works, or that's how Tough Crowd works, because they never put it on DVD for us. So we're lucky that we have some of these people even backing them up to begin with. So thank you to these clippers who did that back in the day. This episode is Patrice, Richie Vosh, Jim Norton, and Ken Oba. Ken Oba from Remote Control, Ken Ober's old friend, Colin Quinn's old co-host and friend. Ken Ober, you might also recognize him from Blues Traveler music videos. He's famously in, he's in Runaround, and he's in one other one, the Hook. He's in Hook. So he's, and rest in peace. He passed away. So rest in peace, Ken Ober. Funny guy.
Oh, okay, ready? That's the first time anybody on the set can make an arbitrary decision to cut me at any time, and they do it. You understand that? Anybody would just go cut and I'm off the air. Shut up.
I can't imagine why.
Me neither. Why don't you go get another spray-on tan, stupid? All right, the reality. Speaking of the reality Cancun, the first reality movie opens Friday in theaters near you, created by the producer of The Real World. Let's take a look at this clip.
All right, we're going to start this wet t-shirt competition, so we're going to need some hot ladies up here.
That girl's like 14 years old. Now, what do you guys think of this, okay?
I, for one, am excited about this movie because it's a lot easier to be the creepy old guy in the back of the theater than the creepy old guy at spring break. So,
And we know what both of those.
These episodes were not back to back, by the way, so it's just coincidental they're talking about spring break again.
yes, we do, Colin.
I really don't.
I love Boss.
I don't need to see the real Cancun. I'd like to see the real Hong Kong. Which is about a bunch of Chinese people making scatological pornography and coughing into each other's faces.
Say it so I can get $20.
Yeah.
Say it.
He's not going to say
Say the word.
Say what? Exercise.
No, SARS, stupid. Say it.
We had a bet. We had a bet that SARS would be the first joke out of your mouth.
No.
It's going to kill in the theaters. I mean, all these, you get a bunch of kids that go, we went on spring break. As long as my daughters aren't in it, I don't care.
They are in it, stupid.
I mean, why wouldn't it do well? Every type of reality programming has worked. I mean, they're on Real World like 19 now, right? So why wouldn't that movie work?
And it's also a question of the reason these movies are out is because now they're finally realizing everything on TV and movies, most of it stinks. It's written by dummies. And that, even though reality TV may stink, it doesn't stink as bad as regular TV always does.
Yes, it does.
Well, everything, it does, it's worse. You know what's sad? That you actually, I know why you're defending regular TV, because your dumb manager probably told you, hey, Jim, they're really noticing you on the show. You actually think they're going to fly you out for some dumb meeting, and you know what? You're never going to be the lead on a show. They're not going to build a sitcom around that. What's going to happen is...
Yes, they will.
They will.
They will, Colin. Come on, stop it. They'll call it living inside a tequila bottle.
Yeah. That would be encouraging, though, because it's like, even if, no matter how bad you do in this business, you can always get a job hosting a show on Comedy Central.
The great thing about all these guys here, when you get down to it and you're in the middle of the show now, everyone's comfortable. I think they already know they're pissing off the sponsors and stuff, so they're just going to start fucking with each other like they do on O&A. And it just leads to great episodes. The episodes from here on out get, in my opinion, a lot funnier and a lot less like they're trying to have a serious conversation.
Let them finish laughing, stupid.
That was great.
The reason people want to watch reality programming is because people are like me. I would much rather watch real people cry and have crises than people pretend to reenact some writer's idea of what a crisis is. Let's let real people go.
But they're not showing real situations. They're showing contrived situations. Joe Millionaire, that wasn't a real situation. It was built so everybody could feel okay when they walked away. They're not showing reality.
Yeah, but people got upset and they cried and they had, that's what I want to see. I want to see people break down and lives get ruined.
Now, wait a minute. Talk about reality. Now, amateur porn is reality, so people love amateur porn, yes? Yeah. Why do you love amateur porn? Do you like it better than regular porn?
It makes you feel like you could possibly...
Oh my God!
It makes you feel like you could possibly. Come on! It makes you feel like you could possibly be there,
right? Yeah,
and do it.
Yeah.
And you know what else? These are we should support amateur porn filmmakers. These are people that are working outside of the studio system, and I think.
First of all, whoever made these cards does not know you guys, because one of the questions. Do you ever go online to look at porno? Do you ever get offline when you're looking at porn? No. Now, you guys we want to talk about the vacation, because you guys had a vacation getaway, a nice family vacation. There was a little reality TV, a little Ugly American, a little Graham Greene type, It
was great.
Comedy.
It was Brazil.
These guys went to Brazil. They just got back. Awful, has that tan year round. It doesn't matter if he's,
Let me tell you something.
Doing a one-nighter in Teaneck, he always has that tan. And,
something wrong with his liver.
You can see Jim, Jim can't, he's not allowed out in the sun. He's got a combination of the powder disease and a couple of other things. Like
the powder disease.
You got a picture of them
We got some pictures of them on their vacation.
Yeah.
This is the kind of artwork they were doing down there.
Look at that.
Yes, the guys you see beautiful.
We will have to cover this on a Friday episode on my Opie and Anthony show, But they did. They famously, Patrice, Bobby, I don't know if Norton went. Norton must have won. I guess Patrice, Bobby, Voss, and possibly Norton also went down to Brazil and just did a lot of fucked up stuff with each other in the same room. Patrice almost got them arrested at one point for having a prostitute in the car. Like, it's a wild fucking tale. So I think they went and did this shit before any of them were married. Because, yeah, Voss wasn't even with Bonnie yet at this point, so.
Women there and
There's Patrice.
Oh, what do you think?
That is
Is the man.
I know.
Yeah, that's
No, you're trying to. No, he was visiting.
that's a Yao Ming poster.
You think, let me tell you something. If you think Meryl Streep is a good actor, watch a whore or prostitute pretending he's good looking. Okay? Pretending he's in shape.
I can't. I'm trying to put myself into the mind of a whore in Brazil and seeing you three guys walk in the door, and I don't know who I would go for.
That goes without saying. Look at that little mush right there. We were sitting. We were sitting.
You actually the good-looking one.
At least he's
horrifying.
Listen,
shut up, stupid. And stop trying to get on. At least he's packing you. Oh, you. Stop buying Viagra over the counter there.
First of all, we were sitting. We're eating, right? We're eating, and I look at him. And I go, "Be careful about the seafood. You might get sick, right?" And then I realize he's going on hookers in Brazil, and I'm warning him about fish.
People.
Did you guys? On that note, I would like to say we'll be right back, and I hope you appreciate the openness that these guys trusted.
There's another famous story where I believe Voss was eating out a woman's ass that he just met. I don't know if it was just a regular woman or a hooker, but he was eating out someone's ass that he just met. Like, they were in the street or in his car, like, and he was eating her ass, but then he was mad that he got his khakis dirty. Like, his priorities are all fucked up, man.
You with just now. We'll be right back. Patrice wants to say something.
I'd like to say that picture was a touch-up by Comedy Central. It was done earlier, and she was a model, and it was all staged.
Yeah. It was a touch-up because they didn't make you look ashy.
Boss, going after your own culture. Finally gonna laugh from your people. Now what? Go ahead, boss.
When we were in Brazil, after I was done with a beautiful prostitute who was a 10, a 10, okay?
A 10 in American or Brazilian?
Calm down. All right, a headliner's talking now. Listen to me. All right?
Ouch.
I'm done with this beautiful hook. I'm laying in bed watching TV. This is true. And everything's dubbed in Portuguese. And Crocodile Dundee 2 is on. And his dumb little stupid part comes on. Not only do you stink in English, you stink in Portuguese too. Okay? They hate you in more than one country. I'm telling you, it's horrible.
You sold that a lot better than it really was. But
I'm telling you, hey, please. I'm going to overact that one a little bit. Shut up, I'm a big act.
Voss's teeth are ridiculous. They stick out so... they look so awkward in his head because he got, like, the largest teeth possible. Because his teeth are all reconstructed. Those are all fake. He hasn't had his real teeth since, like, the 80s. So whatever he gets, he asks for, like, the biggest set of teeth possible they could fit into his fucking small little head. You can see him when he tries to close his mouth. He's like, hey guys, yeah, he can't close his fucking mouth.
Only doing this with you.
Only on his show he brags.
Yeah.
He brags.
See?
Like
See?
was a movie star. I'm with a prostitute.
These are huge. He said,
like he's really scored. Shut up! Shut up!
Like there's four other people on this show. Nobody looks like that, and I know he has the weird spray on tan. So but the ultra white teeth. Because yes, he had meth mouth. I don't know if it was meth. Whatever he did, the cocaine, the crack in the 80s, he fucked his teeth up irreparably. So his mouth, at least, everything. So but he puts these horse teeth in his mouth and thinks no one's gonna notice.
All right, look. You know what we're gonna talk about? Many wonder if they armed the pilots. Was there an armed pilot on you guys' flight?
They don't announce that. We don't know.
Yeah. And I don't think they should
be on
have
fella.
those drunks.
What's that?
They're drunks and they're ex-Vietnam vets, man. One little dude slipped and hit his head on the door and he's turning around. Let me tell you, man, El Al Airlines, they don't have hijackers because they check every car a mile away from the airport. So, see, America is confused with freedom, losing freedom as losing convenience. We don't want to lose convenience. We don't mind losing freedom. We just don't want to get to we want to get to the airport on time, but they should just check every car a mile away from the airport. If you got a 12 noon flight, get there at 2 a.m.
That's what's good about pilots with guns. I mean, that is the last line. If a pilot has a gun, that's it.
I want them worried about flying. I want them worried about shooting somebody too. The power to think that they can shoot. When do they get to shoot? When they think it's a hijacking?
First of all, I agree with you, actually. I think that they should absolutely arm all white pilots.
Listen.
That's redundant. Why even say white? What? Chinese ones?
So I'll tell you, there should be racial profiling at the airports. Whenever it's a terrorist attack in this world, you know who you think of first.
What show are you on?
You don't go, oh, those Scottish are at it again. At the airports, you know.
That was from the NBC calling question.
No, it wasn't. I didn't do that show. Don't tell me. Now you're trying to say joke.
You're using this joke you wrote in December. You wrote that in December.
Well, what really annoyed me, the fact that he was saying that racial profiling should be, and who do you think? You don't think you're going to be stopped, you little dirty-looking Arab? You're going to be stopped.
It's true. Oh, yeah. Okay, little militia boy.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't stolen. It wasn't funny.
It was funny. He started to laugh. All right.
Voss does have a tendency to, when he throws out something that's a bomb, he begs. He does that on ONA a lot. He goes, "That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad."
And the other thing I hated, I have to be honest, everyone's disgusted me so far, including myself on this show, but was when Patrice goes, El Al Airlines, like he's Mr. Sophisticated World Traveler. Instead of saying an Israeli airline, which I've never been on, my agent told me that it's damn.
El Al, I saw look.
Shut up and let the crowd laugh at my joke.
My agent
look, as it can. It's the end of the.
They shouldn't give. Look at this.
No
look at this
applause.
idiot. They should not.
He needs a gun.
You just hate him because he looks like every guy at social services. They call from the back. They go, "Should we let him know?" When we come back, Nick DiPaolo, Patrice, and I will respond to the message board.
DiPaolo does not hold back. If I recall.
You know, one thing we love is when you go online and tell us what you think about the show. Tough Crowd viewers are not only the most opinionated bastards, they're also the worst spellers, all right? I've been promising we're going to respond to some of these comments on the air. I thought I'd ask two of our most controversial panelists, Nick and Patrice, to join me. Thank you. Yes. All right. Let's start with Patrice. Patrice, this one is from one of your biggest fans, apparently. We're not allowed to say their stupid email names, I guess. I think Patrice stinks, and I don't like him. Patrice uses the most overused white jokes. That's his entire act. It's not the fact that he uses them, but he steps on everyone else's punchlines to get to them. Oh, yeah, and he's fat.
I know who that's from.
Well, look, he's probably quadriplegic. Typing with a straw in his mouth. He is fat. F you, jackass. I have to cut people off sometimes because sometimes I have to get my point out, man. So I can't let stroke mouth and the Puerto Rican always squeeze their knock jokes out. Give me a chance, man. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Here's the next one. Patrice has two things going for him in comedy. This is what this one's from.
Yeah, cholesterol and cancer.
No.
Did you see him cover that?
Look, here's Patrice. Patrice has two things going for him in comedy. He's black and he's fat. He doesn't have to try very hard to come up with good material. If you're a fat, minority, gay, female, or handicapped, you should be a comic. Skinny, white male comics are the funniest people out there, but political correctness holds us down.
Amen.
Oh,
amen.
Thank you, Greg O'Gell. This guy got to be a hacky little white comic, of course. But you know what? I don't think it's Greg because he's Jewish. This is the work of a real solid Aryan. So it's one of these white boys who watches me in the back and wonders why I'm not bombing every night. Shut your face, stupid, and take the 2 stars Naomi Judd gave you, you idiot.
Okay. Nick, you're next.
Hey, you got time for me? Thanks.
Yes. Nick. All right, this one's from some fan of yours. It says, Nick is a dumb dago working class bore. His IQ is under 100. He's as funny as a urine-stained New York alley. Just by being alive, he makes fun of low-end white trash. What a travesty.
Dumb Dago? Who the hell are you, Elliot Ness? If you're going to use an ethnic slur, use something somebody other than Strom Thurmond's going to find funny. You know, what next? Nincompoop? And as far as my IQ, it is under 100, but that's only because your sister swallowed 40 points of it last night. And hold on. I'm not finished with you punk. And as far as being funny as a urine stain alley, who would know more about urine stain alleys than someone who was conceived in one? Good night.
Now, here's another one. Nick.
Would it be worse to be conceived in a urine-stained alley or born in one? I think born in one, probably.
DiPaolo, I even laughed at his jokes tonight. I finally saw some humility in him. And now I get his harsh jokes.
I didn't get a good one.
Finish it.
Last week he seemed like a racist bigot to me. I'm glad to see he's not.
So you finally found me funny, huh? It's amazing how much better my jokes work when your view isn't being blocked by a pair of 14-year-olds' nuts. As far as humility doesn't make a comic funny. It's his point of view. You know, I want your laugh, not your vote. And as far as last week goes, maybe the only reason I seemed like a bigot was because you were watching the show while you were sitting on Spike Lee's lap. P.S. Bigot is spelled with one G, you dumb Pollock.
All right. I get too many to really, read them all, but here's one. Colin really needs to stop eating on the air. He looks like effing Jiminy Glick. And then this other person writes back to that person, hey, either Colin eats on air or we don't have to hear his incoherent rambling, or he doesn't eat on air and we do have to listen to his incoherent rambling. I love that. Would you rather I spoke like this and just kind of gave you the joke and the punchline and be one of the comedians that laughs at his joke so that you get it? Is that the style you like, stupid? You can't follow individuals. What?
That's one of the insults they said about me on the message board. They laugh at my jokes all the time.
Is what?
What?
They say I laugh at my own jokes all the time on that message board.
Really?
I hate that message board, man. God damn.
They said you laugh at your own jokes? But do you know what I'm talking about? First of all, do you know that I'm talking? But second of all, do you know what I'm talking about? I'm saying, everybody always complains, oh, comedy's too hacky. And then when you try to be your own self, whatever flaws you might have, then I got to listen to dummies like this who want a game show host with blow-dried hair and a suit, standing there smiling at them with perfect teeth. You mother. All right, listen. Well, wait a minute.
That was Jon Stewart you just talked about.
I really did get mad.
That was Ken Ober he's talking about.
This is...
Get over.
All right, this one's from a guy for me, just to show I've still got it. I drink his bathwater. He could not be hotter. I'm not a fat chick either. I'm a bodybuilder who can't wait till Tough Crowd comes on every night. Rock on, you sexy Irish bastard. You know what? Listen, big guy. I'm a bit of an amateur bodybuilder myself. I've decided to throw you a bone. Here's a promo shot we decided not to use of me. Okay, well, thanks, everybody. We do read the message board.
Like a gay bowling team.
That's good enough. We'll be right back. Well, you know what the funny thing is? This is like one of my favorite shows right now and my favorite people. And I still feel like killing everybody on the panel right now. I don't even know why. Maybe I'm just a hateful person, or maybe you deserve death. I don't know. Think about it. Thanks to...
What's up, Jake? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, the Dabble dashboard is awesome. If you found me because of that, I thank Flimsy Greenberg. He's a great dude, and he helped me get on there.
Recent legislation. As of last Sunday, airline pilots are allowed to carry guns. So we asked our panelists, what other profession would you give guns to and why? Ken? I haven't said this in many years. Ken Over!
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you felt that way about game show hosts. Okay. I think that shrinks should be armed. Not so much for their own protection, but for ours. You see, they are society's first line of defense. Every day they see problems that will never be solved. Years of Prozac and therapy don't come close to the healing power of a .38 slug carefully placed at the base of the skull.
Beautiful.
I need to check that he didn't off himself.
Jim Norton.
I think stand-up comedians should be allowed to be armed. This way, the Next time you're on stage and some jack-off in the audience answers his cell phone, or some irritating Long Island whore is just staring at you blankly, shoving buffalo wings into her fat face. Or some guy with a bad mustache and dumpster breath comes up to you and goes, here's one you can use in your act. You could just put the barrel of the gun into their mouth and blow their stupid brains all over the bar menu. All right.
This one's very rowdy today.
Patrice O'Neal.
I really think Jim Norton's T-cells should be given a gun to help protect them from whatever virus he brought back from Brazil, because a drug cocktail ain't going to be enough. Also, Ken Ober should be allowed to carry a gun for security against Matt Lauer's attempt to have him murdered, so he can be the only one in show business with that awful haircut. It looks like something that you use to start a fire when you're stuck on a desert island.
Rich boys.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? I would give a gun to the host of the Oscars. Your acceptance speech is too long. See ya. When we know you're a womanizer and a drug abuser and you start off by thanking God, dead. All right? When you want to take a bulletproof car to the Oscars and your eyes look like golf balls, dead. Okay? And most of all, when you use the Oscar forum to give your dumb, fat political views, dead.
All right. That was... And do you play a lot of golf without the L? Stupid. I would give golf balls. I say golf. Like what? Stupid. I would give I would give guns to the McDonald's assistant managers. If you had to deal with every thug from your neighborhood trying to get a free fillet of fish, you ever stood in a line at McD's watching the abuse these employees have to take from everybody who's got $5.50. I got jumped by the straws and ketchups one day. There were two lines at McDonald's after midnight, the Bloods and the Crips. I had to get a 15-year-old kid in a Chiefs jersey to buy me my Happy Meal, okay? 2 double cheese, 1 fries, and strawberry shake. Holla back. That's how they give the order. Because everybody has to have a strawberry shake. I don't know why. Now, I know, Patrice, we've had this argument. You say, well, white people go to McDonald's too. But for you people, it's like Cheers. You know everybody in the place. They all know your name. Like, yo, what's up, bud? How you doing? Yeah, you know. All right. That's it, folks. He dismisses me like this. Remember, items may have settled in the overhead compartments during the show.
That's a really good bomb to end the show with. All right, so we have one more clip to play. We're going to go and watch a little Opie and Anthony real quick. It's a quick bit, but it's a classic Patrice one. That episode was great, but it's it's always fun to see Colin with Ken Ober again. Kat Diggler says, send Jake the link. From what I thought Jake was going on your show today. I'm pretty sure that's what you told us earlier. You were going to start having Jake more often as a co-host. So I'm excited to see that. I thought you guys had good chemistry. To me, that's my thing, Kim and Kat. I use Ginzo and Guinea more than I use WAP or Dago. Yeah, Dago. Every once in a while, Dago, WAP, really not for me. I'll use like Dago Greasebag. I mean, I'm Italian, so it's usually referring to friends or family like this. So yeah. All right, last clip of the day. While we are heading there, please. No, Protein, if you want to see Jake, he will be on Kat Diggler's show. He goes on 3:30 Eastern. I'll be off by then. But Jake is going to be, from what I understand, at least his occasional co-host. I think they did something last week, and apparently it was, I don't know. I enjoyed it, and other people like Kimbo Lee, she said it was a good thing. So, what's up, Protein? I hope you're talking about me. Pleased to see you. But yeah, so let's dive in. This is classic. I'm going to stop it during, but let's mostly let Patrice just tell one of his best stories of all time.
Patrice, you got to tell your story.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that is a funny fucking story, man. That is a really funny fucking story. Listen to what happened to Patrice since the last time we saw him.
Yeah, it was like Christmas time. I had driven home, went to go to Boston for a second. So I'm driving back through Connecticut. You drive and you get that scared tired, like that tired that you go, oh my God, I'm getting ready to die. Tired. Like, Like
you don't have any more confidence in yourself that you can keep yourself awake. You're like, oh damn.
It's cold, so all the windows are down.
Yeah.
Fucking Young Jeezy. Yeah, I'm up, motherfuckers.
Blasting, punching your leg.
And just that type of tired where I went to sleep a couple of times.
Oof,
so I said, I got to find I was getting ready to pull over to the side.
Do you start having the logic in your head where you're like, I could close my eyes for 5 seconds?
Man,
not when you're driving.
No.
You've never done that?
No, I've sat there.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah, I do have to make a couple quick notes. First of all, thank you for subscribing, Protein. If you're not subscribed, guys, please do. Coke Logic. I was going to play Coke Logic's video, but I don't know the man. I haven't ever worked with Coke Logic. He posted it a long time ago. Last thing I want to do is post it and then get a DMCA or whatever. Not, like a takedown notice. I'm not trying to steal anyone's content. And the story, of course, is good enough on its own. As far as the interesting part to me, because I live in that area or grew up in that area, I'm trying to envision which highway he was taking, because there's only 2 real ways to go from Massachusetts to where he is in New York. You either take the Merritt Parkway, which is a 2-lane parkway. It's, I think, 55 to 60, 65 mile an hour limit, but it's 2-lane. It winds. It goes through the forest. It's really beautiful. There's a lot of little rest stops on it, which made me think. Or you take 95, which is 3 or 4 lanes, and it's basically a straight line. So if you're at all sleepy, being on a straight line road like that, like growing up, when I used to have a girlfriend that lived like a half hour away from me, I'd be driving home late at night, and like I'd have to keep myself awake, slapping myself, or put the AC on even though it was cold out, listen to radio, because it's like you don't want to fall asleep out there. It's terrifying. So especially in the winter, these roads are icy as shit. So
petrified, just like Patrice is talking.
I think I could give it just 2 seconds.
No. I sit there with your eyes open going, motherfucker, you gotta stay awake.
You never negotiated with yourself?
No, I have, but it's
said, I think I could do a couple seconds here?
No.
Because you're so tired that your logic is starting to go?
No, my logic goes in a different way, where you drive and your eyes are open, you're watching the road and you're going, motherfucker, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake.
Stay awake.
All right.
Stay awake.
And then like, the trees, road, sky.
Yeah.
And you're just out, and then, what the fuck? I was just telling you to stay awake, asshole.
At first you're driving, and your hand is at the bottom, where your hand is pointed up, and you're controlling the bottom of it. Then when you get those scares, you put your left hand out the window, hang out the window, drive with your hand on the top. Okay, I'm up now. No, I'm that kind of horrified tired, so I gotta stop.
I do the Harvey Keitel fucking Reservoir Dogs chant to myself. You gotta stay awake.
Really?
Come on. I smack myself in the face. Stay awake. Stay awake. You're gonna fucking stay awake.
I don't know, like the truck drivers, they must know tricks to...
Yeah, they know tricks, all right. It comes in a bottle. Or it comes in fucking a piece of tin foil or whatever the fuck.
Oh, shit.
It's called crystal methadrine.
Corny. I really am a corny motherfucker. Because I'm thinking, boy, those guys, man, how do they do it? Cocaine!
Coke, crystal meth, whatever keeps you fucking going. Whatever gets the load there on time.
Oh, my God.
Keeps you from wrapping up a family of 5.
I'm sitting there thinking they must have, they channel Yum Curry, the magical truck god that gives them energy and strength. You know?
Truck god.
The truck god.
There's a truck god. You snort it through a straw, you smoke it, whatever.
Oh my God! So I'm driving and shit, and I go. I see a McDonald's in the distant, oh shit, McDonald's fucking rest stop.
Yeah.
So I just do 95 till I get there. Pull in there, park. I go. Thank God. I lean my seat back. Now I drive.
What time was this about?
About 3 in the morning. I always leave it.
Way to go, Mr. Jordan.
Wow.
Oh, fuck 87. Yeah, I used to hate having to drive the interstate in New York. I always drove 17 to something else. Maybe it was 87. No, I used to drive 17 to like Binghamton, and then I took something else straight up to Rochester, or to Syracuse, and then over to Rochester. But the fucking throughway is a nightmare, because it's just a straight line. It's the most boring fucking shit, especially in New York. Barely any trees on the side. I mean, there's rest stops and stuff, but it's like, you better have someone else driving you, or you're liable to, even if you're wide awake, you'll fall the fuck asleep. And it's hard not to speed, too, because then you're just on straight stretches of road, and it becomes, I got my first ticket ever there coming home from college.
Way to go, Mr. Jordan.
I just always leave late. I just always
go there and come back, like, leave at 12.
Yeah.
No traffic.
I kind of like the no traffic angle.
Yeah, no traffic. Go down to Merritt or 95 from time to time.
Yeah.
So I'm parked there. I put my seat back. Now I drive a Suburban, and it's niggas.
See, that's what made me think he was on the Merritt, because he said the Merritt first. And then he said 95 from time to time. So that's what made me think he was on the Merritt, and he travels at night. He just likes to do his own thing. So,
Up big time, like, you know, I got 22s just so don't fuck, because I drive in New York. I would get 24s,
yeah,
but you know the potholes fuck your shit up. So I got tint that's like as black as anything, you know, and the whole nine. So you know, I put my seat back. Whew, thanking God. Put my my skylight up. I look in the sky and shit, just fall asleep. I lean back.
You're probably out in like 2 seconds.
About 2 seconds,
yeah.
But for some reason, you know, after about good 5 minutes of sleeping, I just my eyes open. Nothing woke.
If you don't know where this is going, you're not good. You have no idea where this could possibly go. There's no, you will not figure it out.
Me up. Just my eyes open. Right?
Not a sound, nothing. Just open your eyes.
Oh boy, I look to the left, then I look to my right, out my passenger side. There's a guy looking in my window. Clean cut white guy, Abercrombie and Fitch. Fucking ties, clean, and I'm looking at him, and I'm staring at him. No, I don't get scared like that. Like,
I can't fucking have
movie
anybody.
fear fucks me up. Like, you know, creepy shadow figures, but like people don't.
Dude, fucking if I open my eyes and someone's there or something,
you gotta try to stay cool.
Oh,
and you
I almost got raped by that big black guy. I had stayed cool.
You gotta understand how tinted my windows are. Oh,
yeah.
You gotta understand this. Now, I look at him to try to give him like, for 30 seconds we were looking at each other. Like,
just kind of staring.
So I finally go, okay, this nigga ain't leaving. I turn my key backwards, crack my window about an inch. I go, what's up, man? He goes, it's cold out here. It's cold. It's cold out. I go,
cold out.
I go, what? He goes, it's cold out here. And he tries my handle on my door. He pulls my door handle.
Holy shit.
It's cold out here. Pulls my door. I said, Well, go inside. I go, well, go inside. There's coffee in there. Now, I'm sitting there not thinking anything except for this is some crazy motherfucker who needs warmth. And I'm going, well, you know, I'm sorry, dude, but, you know, you're not going to warm up in my fucking car, you know?
He thought you were a gangster fan.
And so he walks away. I'm looking at him. And I'm still not, my energy still isn't like, what the fuck? I'm just like, that was weird. You
That's
know,
a little
from
odd,
New York,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
So I watch him. This motherfucker gets into a Subaru Outback with a Christmas tree on top and drives away. And that's when the adrenaline kicked in. I said, this motherfucker. He was going to suck strange black dick before he went home to take a Christmas tree to his fucking family.
Strange black dick.
It was like drinking 14 cups of coffee and a Red Bull.
Oh, you were awake.
Once I said, this guy was a fag. I didn't know. I thought he was just a creepy cold guy.
Creepy cold guy.
I felt so bad for women that this guy, it was almost like I let something evil escape. Like I wanted to follow him and just
warn everybody,
right? And go, this guy is ma'am. Your husband is trying to suck strange gangster cock, and it was just like Gangsta Fag song. It was a well dressed fucking businessman type sucking dick at a Connecticut rest stop.
White dude.
Wow.
It was It's cold out here. What? It's cold out here.
That's something that you say.
And pulls my handle on my door.
Like you felt like you let something evil escape
it
like that.
It felt like I let him, like I should have, like for the duty of the world, like just chase this guy.
Does you think the family he's bringing that fucking Christmas tree home has any clue
that their husband is sucking rest stop dick and has a rest stop code? Like I'm going, if I was a fag, is that the code? It's cold out here.
Oh.
The pigeons fly in January. Hop on in, faggot.
How about a click, the door unlocks?
Click, click.
You think he drove away with Christmas music in his car?
And then he gets in and rubs his hand like, it really was cold out there. That was the fag code, but it's chilly.
I'm just cold. Helping a brother out.
That's what got me was the Subaru Outback, and I just covered my mouth like I let evil go. I let it go. I should have followed him.
Honey, I'm home with the tree. Get the kids.
Tree, and with the dude. I shouldn't even care about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it seems so evil. Man.
Yeah.
So fucking evil.
Wow. Well,
it's cold out here.
It's cold out here. Well, anyone ask that?
Way to read the signs, though, you dummy.
I'm a fag. Stupid.
You told me to go into the McDonald's. Like that wouldn't be your first thought if you were really
get my dick sucked in McDonald's?
Wait a minute, yes. But John, listen.
Fuck, thank you, Patrice. I was really stupid. I wasn't sure if I should go into this really warm building in your car. And now that you're telling me, of course I should go in the building.
I deserve the pounding you're about to give me. But it's like, none of my reaction was, you fucking faggot. It was, it's cold out here. Huh?
Oh, well.
And my mind was trying to think of a way, and this is what I was thinking. Not get out of here, fag. It was, hey, I can't let you warm up in my car.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless you, you're cold, and it's a cold day, but go inside.
I'm surprised you didn't tell the guy.
Spirit.
What, did they lose their heat in there?
What? You need some money for coffee?
Yeah, you dummy.
Wow. Let's go to Paul the trucker. Hey, Paul, what's up?
Before these idiot callers ruin it, I got a good question here. Do you just pick comedians each show and go over your favorite stuff? Tuesdays, I go over Patrice O'Neal specifically because he is a favorite of mine and he's no longer with us. And I feel like, just like I found Patrice, I was very lucky to not discover it, but to know of Patrice pretty early, even before he died. But, like, I didn't know Otto Peterson until after he passed. I wasn't familiar with his work. So I think it's important to put these videos out there. You draw someone in, and then it introduces him to Patrice. So every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, I do Fat Tuesdays. We do a tough crowd, and then we do some Opie and Anthony. On Fridays, I do just an Opie and Anthony show, but not a regular Opie and Anthony show. It's always Opie and Anthony plus multiple comics. Typically, I want where the comics are bashing each other and having just nonstop jokes. So that's the goal here. And then my other shows are just regular talk shows, daily, 2 p.m. East. But my comedy shows are Tuesday and Friday.
It's what?
Hold on, Paul. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck the McDonald's or anything. He had his own car.
No, I didn't see
warm in his car.
No,
holy shit, even better, Patrice. Yeah.
I didn't. I woke up to see him.
So you didn't know he had the car until later.
I didn't even see this motherfucker. I woke up to see him at my passenger side with his face in my shit.
But that even confirms it more because let's say he was a fucking drunk and he got thrown out of McDonald's and that's why he was cold. Like, you could even rationalize that until he gets in his own car that fucking, like, has heat.
Someone's making a great point here. Brian in Rhode Island.
Go ahead.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey, didn't Patrice say that it was like 3 in the morning? What the hell's this guy doing out getting a Christmas tree at 3 in the morning?
Dude. This is
it might have been his prop.
The whole evil was going through my head like, honey, I'm on the way. I worked late. I'm on the way home from blah, blah, blah. Dude, he had a family because he had a Subaru Outback and a Christmas tree on top. No, it's like it was so... After that is when it kicked in. The creepiness of it kicked in then. And I thought of it. What the fuck are you doing out here with a Christmas tree at 3? You just coming in. Well, hey, it's 4, honey. You know, I picked up a Christmas tree from the all-night Christmas tree place up on Connecticut Boulevard. And this dude, it's cold out here.
He was on some kind of fucking little business.
If it was anybody else besides Patrice, I wouldn't believe them because the Christmas tree in the middle of the night is weird. However, again, having grown up in the New York, Connecticut area, you will see that from time to time. You will see people who buy a tree and then leave it on their car for a fucking day. It's not smart, and it's just, I don't understand it. But it's not outside the realm of possibility.
This thing where he tells the wife, you know, I'm going to be working late. He's just perusing black men porno sites, getting himself all worked up, has the Christmas tree, 3 in the morning, figures he better get home, and then he sees the rest stop. Here we go. And you're just a prize right there.
I was the
You're
grand prize.
Merry fucking Christmas. You might as well have put a bow around your fucking...
A mistletoe on your belt buckle.
Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Here's a black gentleman for you.
Coming early, baby.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, shit.
And what do you want, successful white man? I'd like a black gangster cock right here in the rest stop.
And I am so, like, if you don't know me, you know, I just like to dress the part.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a comedian. But my whole out thing is like, you know, giant black dude. I'm in a tinted up truck. I got my hoodie on, my this and that.
Yeah,
and
the first impression of that would be, I'm not walking up to his fucking vehicle and asking directions. I'm not going for legitimate purposes to your fucking vehicle and knocking on the window.
Patrice is a scary dude, and it's an Escalade in that time, tinted windows and stuff. Even in Connecticut, a lot of Connecticut's outside of like Fairfield County. A lot of Connecticut's pretty rough. I really want to appreciate and say thank you to Protein Jeans. Glad I found this channel. Don't let the Hudson in. See, I like Hudson in Aliens, and I have nothing against Jake. But if Cat has him locked up, then sorry, Cat has him locked up. You called in? Bro, I hope I get a clip that has Kim Boley. I can't believe it, because if I hear a Kim, because I listen to Opie and Anthony regularly. If I hear a Kim, I'm marking it so we can talk about it. And we're going to try stopping in your car. It's fine. I can imagine. I mean, a woman, man, anything, but especially a woman, you're extra vulnerable. You get creeps. There's more creepy, vagrant men on the street than there are women. Although nowadays, who knows what they're interested in? But still, it's. I remember I had to sleep once. I stayed up all night with a young lady before I had to drive like 6 hours. And then like an hour into the drive, I was like fading. So I pulled over at a gas station. Luckily, it was daytime, but it was still kind of sketchy because since it was summer, I had to leave the windows kind of open. And I'm like, I'm just leaving myself vulnerable here. It's weird. But luckily, nothing happened. But it's strange to do that in a town you're not familiar in with people you're not familiar in. They've closed down almost all the rest stops on 87 because that makes sense. The rest stop near me in Rochester, there was one rest stop. Obviously, when you live in the town, you don't go to the rest stop in the town. But it was right next to a road that another girl I dated when I lived in Rochester lived there. And that was the prostitution hangout, was that fucking rest stop. And it was hilarious because you just knew it. Everyone knew it. The cops, everyone knew it. It was just kind of a common knowledge.
You're sleeping.
And he just was looking like
just
this.
the stare.
I can't even, like,
was it crazy man stare?
It was just looking.
That stare of wanting.
Stare of wanting.
But then when he said when he made his move, when he made his move, he didn't look at me. He turned to his profile was at my window.
His good side.
So when I rolled the window down a little bit, what's up? And he didn't look me in the eye. He didn't have the common decency to look you in the eye to ask for the cock. That's cold out here.
It's cold out here.
All right, let's go to Paul. He's a trucker. He has
creepy shit.
Paul the trucker, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey, man.
First thing, before I get started, you got to crack on Hulu for trying to with tonight's sex tapes and trying to be #1. But
I didn't. Howard's doing the Pat O'Brien sex tapes over and over again. He's already realizing he doesn't have enough material.
Yeah, but
fucking asshole.
As a truck driver, you know, the rest stops are like become the new gay bathhouses of America. But I was in Gwinnett, Georgia, and I stopped and I was waiting to go pick up a trailer. And I was there for about 5 or 6 hours. I went in to use the bathroom, and the phone rings. You know, the payphone. And I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I keep going. Come back. The phone rings again. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm pitching myself, thinking I'm not in the Twilight Zone. Check in the truck, or maybe something to eat. Go back out. Get a soda out of the vending machine. This phone rings again. I'm like, all right, what's up? So I'm looking around. I pick the phone. The guy's like, oh, suck your cock. And I'm going, huh, what? I'm looking around going, holy Jesus. So I hang the phone. I'm walking back, and this cop pulls up, and he's just laughing his ass off. And I go, what's so funny? He goes, you answered the phone, didn't you? I go, yeah, why? Because I was watching. He goes, there's probably some gay guy in a car over here wanting to blow you. And I was like, what? He's like, oh, yeah. He goes, like, this is like the prime homosexual hangout area.
Wait, and they know the payphone number?
What they do is, they pull up and they get the payphone number. Then when you walk by, they dial it, and you pick up. It's like, oh, such a cock. Oh, just like, holy Jesus.
That's a genius. Because if I started to beat the shit out that motherfucker, all he said was, it's cold out here.
It's cold out here.
He didn't go, I'll jerk your balls.
Right.
It's like they're so covert.
just to get in.
Just for the legal sense out there, even if he says, "Can I blow you?" I still don't think you can assault the other guy. You just have to say no. I want to shout out the mech is in the chat. Welcome, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Kim is wrenched everywhere because Kim is my consigliere and she is the angel of the chat. And when I had my first important live stream interview on last Saturday with Pat Dixon, I needed someone I could trust that could watch the chat to make sure things didn't go wild. And Kim is one of the best people in the universe, so I appreciate her. Your fiance is from Rochester. Think about Rochester, especially if you're in the Dabbleverse or whatever, or you're just a New Yorker or that area. Rochester has kind of a moniker about it. It was where Kodak was from, and then Kodak kind of went under. And it's where a couple other businesses were, Xerox, I think, and they kind of left and stuff. The town's not doing as great as it was, but it's still an amazing town. There's a lot of good stuff to do, a lot of great people. I enjoyed the bars, the food. I didn't want to leave, like when I graduated college, so I stayed. I only had to move when the job market crashed enough. So, but it's still a pretty sweet place. It's just, and I don't know what you're talking, Kim, what are you talking about? Why is it Murder Alley? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I love to talk about Murder Alley, but I'm not sure what you mean. You never use your name? So you used fake names too. That's amazing. Oh man, see, we all use fake names. That's beautiful. See, because I'm Ken Fresno, but I'm really Alex from Sandro Says. So anyway, let's finish up this clip.
Good work, boys.
All right, thanks, Paul.
You know what it's
Good
like?
story.
It's like Dracula. You got to invite him in. See, that's what. It's cold out,
It's like
and
Dracula.
you had to then
It's like
invite him
Dracula.
in
And
in
when
order
he
to
knew-
make the next
When
step.
he knew I
It's
wasn't a
like Dracula.
fag, he immediately bounced.
like
But it wasn't
Dracula.
like, okay, it wasn't like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. He left like, you ever see that thing in the Godfather where they say, listen, you don't run, you don't walk,
Don't look
you
no one
don't
in the eye,
look
but
no
you
one in the
don't
eye,
look
but
away
you
either.
don't look away either. That's how he left. He just goes, oh, all right, and walked calmly away, like almost like he knew I would be in shock if I wasn't a
Right.
fag.
Don't give you any time to really think about it. Just leave the situation.
Let's go, Jeremy the trucker. Jeremy!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey, where's Jimmy's raise?
Love your show. Where's Jimmy's what?
Never mind, it's a Jeremy
Sorry.
from
I've been up
about a year ago, and
things where
Jimmy has brought it
Anthony,
up on the radio many
you gotta
times,
argue with
so it
yourself
was a
to
recurring
which-
thing that I decided to go with, and it failed miserably. Yes, Jeremy, what do you have?
I got a story kind of similar to Patrice's, though it wasn't nearly as freaky because the guy wasn't pulling on my door handle. And I'm from Montana, and this happened at where I grew up. Homos weren't even around me, so I'm like the biggest homophobe fucking walking around, right? And one day, I'm driving outside of Billy, and this car pulls up alongside me, and then he's just kind of hanging out there for a while. And I look over, and this guy's got a great big notepad, and he's holding it up on the passenger seat so it's angled up at me, and in big black letters, he's got BJ written on it. And it's like, it didn't sink in at first. I kind of like looked at it like, and then when I caught on to what was going on, I'm like, this fucker! And I just kind of swerve at him, and he swerves away, and then he pedals on up the road.
How would you swerve at him?
Jesus Christ, Starsky and Hutch.
How would you swerve at him?
All the phones just blew up.
Oh.
I know that guy's story.
Yeah, good. Because your story sucked, man. I'm sorry. No offense. Your story sucked. You're not about to crash your fucking car because some guy said BJ to you. For all you know, he was picking up a guy named BJ, dipshit. Anyway, I do enjoy crazy stories. Let's get back into this for a second. Kim, you know what? I'll be honest. Kim's laugh, that's the first time Kim's ever scared me. This laugh she did right here, the muhaha. Like, that's fucked up, man. Plattsburgh, I dated a girl from Plattsburgh as well when she was in Rochester. I don't want to say her name. God forbid you know her. But I remember Plattsburgh had something to do with the Cortica jug. I remember that shit. Between, I don't know, maybe all the kids from Plattsburgh liked going to it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for checking in and hanging out this afternoon. I appreciate you all being here. Me and Ziggy are live again tonight. We're going to try another Training Tuesday tonight. Last week he was a little distracted, so I'm going to try to get him nice and calm before the training session tonight. We will be live at 10 p.m. Eastern on this channel, and then tomorrow I'm back with my normal afternoon show at 2:30 because I have a doctor's appointment. Tomorrow's show, I'm going to mostly talk about why on earth people thought He-Man was a good idea to make into a movie, and I'm just fascinated. People are surprised it's bombing. Like, why did people not think that? Was her name Danielle? No, her name was Amy. Great lady. Tall chick. I love tall ladies. Yeah, tune in to Cat Diggler. He's at 3:30 p.m. Him and Jake it's Jake's his new co-host, and I think it's gonna be phenomenal. I can't think of a better co-host. Yeah, Cat, I will be checking in, my friend, while I am taking my cybersecurity classes because I'm getting so much closer to my Google certificate. So, either way, please hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Membership up if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, I'll see you all tonight or tomorrow or the next time I'm on. So, take care and have a great rest of your day. Peace.